So people have been asking me constantly about what do I think of Leo Varadker. And so if you don't know, if you're not from Ireland, Leo Varadker is the Taoiseach, aka Prime Minister. And I'm just going to get straight into it. I think he's the best Prime Minister of Taoiseach we had in a long time, about maybe 30 years really, but best Prime Minister we had. I know people kind of call him, what would they kind of slimy, sarky and all that, but as a Taoiseach you have to be. You have to be one step ahead of the other political leaders. You have to be, well, what I'm trying to say is he's very clever. That's what I'm trying to say. He was a doctor. He knows his stuff. He knows he knows things. Like he's good mind. He has good mind. He's able to take responses very quickly, and he's able to combat more politicians. Like if Donald Trump came over here, Donald Trump be gobsmacked because he wouldn't be able to come up with a response because Leo Varadkar would be quick. He wouldn't even have to think about it. He know what to say. Like when the Pope came, he hit. He kind of when the Pope Francis did come to Ireland about the abuse in the church. Leo Varadkar did say what he had to say, and he hit very hard. He didn't. He wasn't all nicey. He put straight backs in front of the Pope. This happened, and this happened, and I'm not going to hide it from you. This is what happened in front of the whole heads of state, the heads of government, and all that, and in front of the whole world. The whole world were listening to him, and I was very proud. I know he's very nervous, kind of a type of man. He'd be kind of the type of me too, to be honest. I'd be very nervous if I got in front of the president and former presidents and members of Dáil Éireann and different loads of the half of the 52, wasn't it 52 press? Yeah, 52 press cameras. I would be very, very nervous and just everybody waiting to see what we have to say, about the scandals in Ireland and in the church. But he done it very well. He hit home. Michael D. Higgins just licked up to the Pope. He didn't do anything, but Leo Varadkar hit home very hard. He literally, everybody in Ireland was like, yes, that's what we want to hear from our Taoiseach. We don't want him being nice and nicey to the Pope. He said what he had to say, and he said what he was going to say, and he said it. That's what I like about him. It's the same as me. If I say I'm going to say something, I'm going to say it anyway. Even though I'm going to get lawsuited or anything like that, I'm going to say it. I'm not going to stand down to any company or any political minister or anything. But to be honest, I have genuinely nothing wrong with Leo Varadkar. I say he's doing his best in government. I know he's very nervous individual, very what would you say, frightened, very nervous or frightened kind of same thing. But I do think he's one of the best Taoiseachs we had in a long, long time. I do think he's doing his best, but it's just the system and this country system. You can't really. The country's in a mess, and you can't fix everything at once. You know what I'm saying? You can fix one thing, and then there'll be another problem, and then if you fix the other thing, there'll be another problem. It's just that. This is the way the country's got. It's the bankruptcy, and it's not Leo Varadkar's fault. He's doing his best. That's all you can do. You can do your best, but is your best good enough? That's the thing. But if you do your best, then what can you do? To be honest with you? And if you say to the people, like he does weekly updates on his Twitter, and I really admire him for doing that. Like he takes 5 or 10 minutes to just address the people, to say what's going on and where is he and all that. One time I remember he was on up in Kerry, down in Kerry. Maybe I say down in Kerry instead of up in Kerry because I might get killed. So we go with up in Kerry. I don't know why I said up in Kerry, but anyway, up in Kerry. So yeah, he is a good Taoiseach. I do not have any problem with he's a gay Taoiseach, just to say. I do not have any problem with him at all. I do not have any problem with if he fancies men and fancies women. I don't really care. That's really loads of people gets them. I heard 2 or 3 people saying, "Oh, he's gay." I don't care for him much. Like I don't. If you be what you want to be, that's what I'm more or less saying to everybody. If you want to have a man, how would I put this? If you want to have a girlfriend, well, you know what I'm saying. If you want to have a man. If you want to marry a man, then that's okay. If you want to marry a woman, that's okay. But like it's your own decision. You have your own personality. You have your own opinions. You have your own feelings, and you can do whatever you want. To be honest, this country is very, very. What was the word? It's more kind of adapted to this society of thinking it's good to see a Taoiseach sitting in an office that's like this, where it's gay. He's not afraid to say it that he's gay. But I don't think anything bad of him because he is. I think he's very. People say he's weak, and all. He might be. He might get upset very quickly. He might be nervous, but everybody's nervous now and again. You have to admit. I say even Donald Trump's nervous when he's in front of loads of TV reporters and everything. You have to admit that. Everybody be nervous if you're in front of thousands and thousands of people every so often. Like your nerves obviously get you. But I do think he is a good Taoiseach. So I don't really know what else to cover. But as I was saying with the gate, it's really not anything to do with politics. Like if he's a good Taoiseach, he does what he has to do, and he does with his honour, he does with his pride. Then it's not really our business to judge his personal life or to judge him. Or if he does the country proud, and he does the country proud, it's not. We can't stick our noses into his business. Like he has the right as every other citizen of this republic to have his privacy, which is another thing. It is hard to be Taoiseach. I know that it is very hard. Unless you're like Brian Cowan was a very bad Taoiseach, and I don't know Bertie O'Hearn. I can't remember that much about Bertie O'Hearn. He was good to the elderly, I remember that, but I don't know anything else about him. But Brian Cowan was the worst Taoiseach could ever have. So I say Leo Varadker is the best Taoiseach we had in 30 years. So yeah, thank you for watching, subscribe more, and bye.